Hi there and welcome. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about clickbait. So, clickbait is basically text thumbnail links that are specifically designed to catch attention and basically draw in users, if you will, to clicking, reading, viewing, etc. Piece of content online. So a lot of times it's misleading and it's deceptive, and I personally have quite a big problem with it. So that's kind of what we're gonna take a look at today, and kind of look at YouTube's policies a little bit. Um, so you'll find that there has, in recent years, been a huge increase in deceptive practices, especially with like thumbnails and video titles. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of YouTube's policies, shall we? And then we're also going to talk about what we can do as users to try and fight this. Alright, so as far as banning clickbait on YouTube, so this is kind of what we're taking a look at here. Um, so here, first result, YouTube has strict policies regarding clickbait, which is a technique used by some creators to entice viewers to click on a video using misleading or exaggerated thumbnails, titles, and descriptions that do not accurately represent the content of the video. So here's some common questions that we're going to run through them. Is clickbait allowed on YouTube? High CTR and low watch time, right? Click-through rate is what that is. So there is an algorithm that helps fight clickbait. If the watch time is bad, YouTube stops promoting the video entirely, so the penalty for using clickbait titles and thumbnails is quite high. The problem is, you find that shorter content has been somewhat promoted as of recently, especially with TikTok and YouTube Shorts and stuff like that. So there's been a lot of like subscriptions and view amounts kind of being fed to content creators that make shorter content, especially falling into the clickbait category. So that's where we're going to talk about like what can we do. Why doesn't YouTube do anything about clickbait? All right, let's see. YouTube does not crack down on clickbait titles because it is difficult to define and enforce clear policy on what constitutes clickbait, because clickbait titles can drive engagement and increase the number of views on a video. I mean, true, that does kind of contradict with some of what we're looking for as far as clickbait goes. However, I still think that like that should be cracked down. Can you report clickbait on YouTube? YouTube doesn't allow spam, scams, or other deceptive practices that take advantage of the YouTube community. Alright, this is beautiful. So this kind of segues into what I wanted to talk about. So, YouTube can create algorithms, and of course, they have staff that are there to keep an eye out, but there are tons of videos. There are tons of videos out there. So it's up to us to go over to YouTube and report any videos that look like clickbait, um, and especially if they are deceptive, to make sure that people who are making content on YouTube are being honest. Is clickbait good or bad for YouTube? It may severely undermine user experience. In my opinion, yeah, it does, and I find it to be a problem. Is clickbait legal? However, whenever issuing an ad, advertisers must attract consumers by not baiting them. So basically, whenever we make videos, we are sort of advertising ourselves and our channel. We're like, hey, uh, you know, we have content, a product essentially, and if you think about it, or service, right? And it's if it's not good content, or if it's like content that's intentionally misleading, that's clearly baiting. So technically it's illegal to do that kind of stuff. Why do YouTubers use clickbait? To drive views and gather clicks? Yeah. Why avoid clickbait? It damages brand and erodes trust. If you intentionally deceive them for the sake of a page view, not only will they probably bounce away almost immediately, but they will also perceive your brand in a negative way. So that's also like a good, like, good reason not to do it. But of course, you know, a lot of these guys, they blow up and like it really doesn't matter. Who invented clickbait? Jay Geiger in 2006? Huh. Interesting. Interesting. So, anyways, you can probably hear the doggo clicking around. But, yeah, let's pan back over to me. Okay, so, let's see. Whenever we see clickbait or things that are intentionally misleading on YouTube especially, we should be very keen to report that and make sure that YouTube is aware of what's going on so that way they can handle it. Because like I said, YouTube is, you know, they have a lot of staff and they have a lot of technology implemented, but at the end of the day, it's us as viewers that, you know, are the ones filtering through the content, you know. So it's important for us to also do our part and make sure that we also crack down on clickbait. So hopefully this was like kind of an interesting, helpful take on that, and that it kind of enforces how important it is for us as viewers to make sure that we bring awareness whenever we see content like that. Anyways, that's all for this one. Kind of like a little educational thing, kind of little thingy thing. Anyways, be sure to report videos that are clickbaity, and you know, so that way we can help YouTube out as well. All right. Mwah.